It's Week 13 of the NFL. And coming up next is the Commanders' veteran linebacker. He's up across 80 tackles for the season following his last game. It's the Commanders and the Dolphins, and it's all up next.
We've had spotty showers since about 7 a.m. here in D.C., and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Washington Commanders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today. They come in playing some decent football, 5-3 in their last 8 games. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here are the Commanders making their way out. They'll be led out by a former first-rounder in his 4th year now out of Utah State, Jordan Love.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now, he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential. And he wants to show this organization that he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
First carry now for Joshua Kelly, the former Bruin. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Now Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Escapes the defender. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Big yardage that time for Washington. 44 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only do it all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Love. Man open, here is Crowder. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, beat that.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty. Love looking to throw it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
Now talk about a rhythm breaker right there. They've been moving the ball well. Drive it started beautifully. That one's going to hurt.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Love. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
Evan McPherson on for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good, and the Commanders get out to a 3-0 lead. That was a long, sustained opening drive, but in the end, only able to get the field goal out of it.
And absolutely, you'll take the points and the early leads. You never get those back. But there will be a little bit of disappointment that they didn't punch it in for 6 after that kind of yardage and that kind of drive that they had.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They're brought out by a man now in his 15th NFL season, one of the most productive passers in league history, and a former Super Bowl champion, Matthew Stafford.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 14 carries, 73 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. This one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Now it's Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit. But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 28. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Well, if my calculations are correct here, and I think that they are, he's now over 55,000 career passing yards.
Well, you did get a fine education in the Midwest, my friend, so I know that happened, okay? I know those Butler Bulldogs very proud of what they sent out there, so I'm trusting your numbers. 55,000 yards. I mean, what can you say?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was already in the top 10. Now he just keeps climbing toward the top. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Stafford. This complete to Jones. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Gibson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I go right at them with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 1. To throw now. Here's Love. Open man is Jerron Jennings. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Mitchell now off the option. And his defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. Now 2nd and 9. Throwing. Love. Throw left side to Reynolds. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Take it in at the 22. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Miami's offense set and ready to go. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2nd down. Love. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down.
That's good for Washington. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 38-yard line.
Love now. That's caught out right by Jennings. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
That's good for Commanders. 1st down.
Off the play fake, Love.
Drops this underneath. It's Mitchell.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Back to the ground here, Mitchell.
And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Love.
Throwing the out route, and Crowder makes the catch.
So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Miami set to take over.
The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. To throw is Stafford.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. B.J. Ojulari in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And it's fielded at the 34. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop him on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Love.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Sheldon Rankins in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Dolphins drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Stafford on 1st down. It's complete to Diggs. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st down, it's Stafford. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey.
This is 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
This now a 3rd and 4.
To the air again, Stafford. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion for him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. This will be taken at the 10. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Washington going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Love looking to throw it. And he wants Reynolds way downfield.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play.
Touchdown, Washington. Jerome Jones.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And the Dolphins with one final possession here in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The veteran Joe Schobert getting to him behind the line of scrimmage.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. It was an excellent first half from quarterback Jordan Love. He had a touchdown pass in that first half, helping his guys to a halftime advantage. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This is a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Isaiah McKenzie now on the return.
The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on standing under double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Here's Brian Anger now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Able to slither by. And another juke.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. First possession of the second half now for Washington. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll whirl it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Here's Love. That's into the hands of Reynolds. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, Love. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
Jonathan Grenard able to record his 5th sack of the season. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, and talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the 3rd quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said. That they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And it'll be Dolphin football. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Yeah, only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
A handoff line left is Gibson.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Stafford now to throw.
And he is caught. He's got room at the 30.
And finally taken down at the 15. It's a big play there for Miami. 51 yards.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the gun, here's Stafford. And Diggs has it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Boswell's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So out comes Washington's offense to take over.
Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Love. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35.
Now Love.
And his throw is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Play fake. Here's Love. He's got his target. That's complete.
A huge play there for Washington. 52 yards.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Trying the right side with Mitchell. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Commanders have moved out in front. And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie, the first touchdown of his career.
And there's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford.
Well, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Stafford. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
Oh, some strong running.
Holding. Offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Back to throw, Stafford. And it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, when the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps and soon.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory.
41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Here's Brian Anger now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going.
And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively.
And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field.
It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the fourth.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
To throw now. Here's Love.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big yardage that time for Washington. 47 yards.
As you prepare for this team, you have to understand that no matter where they are on the field, this is an offense that will take its shots. And true to form, they do exactly that and break up a big chunk of yardage and help their field position.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
First down, here's Mitchell.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Demario Davis there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Dolphins' 48-yard line.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscle all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
They go bootleg. Love. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Jerome Jennings.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Commanders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Miami's offense set and ready to go.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now this throw caught left side, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Now a first down throw, Stafford. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Here's 2nd and 10. Stafford. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 26. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Again, it's Stafford. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. The first down screen pass, good for 5. From the 21, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Stafford. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Stafford. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Neville Gallimore on the stop. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
A give left side, Kelly. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
3rd and 4.
Love looking to throw it. This pass is caught. It's Peoples-Jones with it. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Donovan Peoples-Jones, 83 yards. And the Commanders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Stafford's throw here into the hands of Jones.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
A gain of 15.
Stafford on first down.
That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Back to the air. Stafford on second down. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
Stafford on third down.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 29-yard line.
A 28-yard gain.
To the air again. Stafford.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
Stafford now to throw.
Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox.
63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down. Now Stafford.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Marvin Jones from 13 yards out. And the Dolphins have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Running right with Kelly. And he'll go down at the 28. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
Once again, it's Mitchell.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This offense so far on third down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6.
They run over center with Mitchell.
And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee.
Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brad, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Washington,
they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Miami, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.